Good morning. Okay, it's literally dark. We can kind of see there's a lot of fog. I'm already out of breath, and I'm reminding myself that this is fun. I'm doing this because I enjoy it. Whew. That is where I'm going. No real switchbacks on this trail. It's just kind of up. You can kind of still hear that's Interstate 70. But otherwise, here we are. I haven't hiked in fog like this before, so it's a little extra spooky. It was extra dark too when I started, so I was like butterflies in my stomach the whole time, which doesn't help with altitude. But I think I have one of my ginger drops in now. It's lighter, stomach is settling. Just going straight uphill, but it's beautiful. We'll see how the rest of this goes. Okay, we're a little over a mile in and gained over 700 feet already in elevation, which is crazy. Still foggy, but the highway noise has been replaced by river or creek noise. Can't see it. Okay, feeling better with this light. Good. Okay, we found the creek. Whoops, wrong way. We found the water. There's the trail. This would have been fun to cross in the dark. I don't know if you can see. Hey again. Some deer. How cool. Pretty far away. And I think, I don't know if you can hear my stomach rumbling. I'm like hungry, but I can't eat anything. Oh, they hear me talking. Hi, dear. I'm not hunting you, don't worry. This fog is so crazy. Oh, there's the sun, maybe, or a break. But I think I'm at the tree line. But it's so hard to tell. There might be more trees, but you just can't. This fog is insane. It's also really hard to breathe, so I feel like, where'd those deer go? Pretty cool. This is crazy. I have never experienced anything like this. You can see fog is starting to break a little bit. How cool. This is just, wow. And then that's the way we're going. We is me. It's so pretty up here. Can't see where I'm going still, but it's also in the 30s. So I'm in that weird, like, I'm sweaty, but also cold. I learned from last summer, though, I have a couple dry shirts. So I have one under this, and then this is a windbreaker. So that's what's keeping me warm, because I'm already, like, so sweaty. Okay. Wow. The fog really does. I mean, it's playing some mind tricks, and also makes it seem like we're higher or I'm higher than we actually are. I mean, we are very high. Oh, there's another mountain peak peeking out with some snow. Getting a little bit more cozy. Okay, the fog is doing the opposite of clearing. It's actually coming in. I have no idea what it'll look like at the top. God willing, I get there. A little harder to tell where the trail is up here. Which means I'm farther than a lot of people walk. Okay, we're at about 1280 feet. And there's snow. No wonder I'm cold. Okay, so this part of the trail is literally just straight up. So I'm counting my steps, and every time I get to 150, I'm checking the compass to make sure I'm not like veering off. And each step feels like I'm taking 2 or 3 stairs. I'm around 1,300 feet now. Haven't seen a single other person out here. Okay, we're over 3,100 feet. The sun's coming out, so the shades are on. It's freezing, and I just have to keep walking towards kind of the sun. And I'm still counting my steps because it's just like straight uphill. This fog is so disorienting. Like, the sun was over there, but you literally cannot see it. Specifically, like, oh, go towards the sun. And there's no fucking trail. So I hit another 150 strides, and I'm stopped to check the map, still on course. I mean, it's also basically like go up, but there's more than one way to go up. And, you know, it's high altitude, so I also get dizzy very easily, so I'm just trying to like stay oriented. But I think the counting to 150 is also more like meditative and like keep going. So I've counted to 150, I think like 4 or 5 times now. But I'm almost to the top. I'm not gonna be able to see shit. Like, but I am climbing, damn it. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's where we're going. Can't tell if there's a higher point because of this fog, but look. And after this peak, going to a second peak and then heading back the same way, and maybe this will have cleared up so I can see. Oh man. I mean, even with the fog, you can definitely tell we are up high. Literally in the clouds this morning. Took us about 3.5 hours. I keep saying us, it's just me. I think the us is because I'm imagining that you're with me watching this. Almost to Mount Parnassus. I'm tempted to make another ass joke, but I won't. Oh wow, that's a good view. Can't be up here if you're afraid of heights. I think especially with this fog, it almost makes it worse. Holy shit, that's what we're gonna be walking on. By we, I mean I, to get to that next peak. Whew. Yeah, definitely can't be afraid of heights up here. But this is Mount Parnassus. That looks dicey. Gonna give it a shot. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Actually, I need to check the map and make sure that I'm not supposed to go that direction. So I checked the map, and yeah, I'm gonna be walking along that ledge. That's gonna be new for me. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I haven't seen anybody else on this whole trail. Obviously, nobody's up here with me, so I'm gonna take a picture myself with this video. This is how high I am. It was very hard to climb. Oh my gosh. Now the key is to do this without hurting myself or falling. That's the pose. Make sure I have the right one. Also, my stomach just doesn't want to eat anything, but I am hydrating. Almost done with this. Have another one, and then I have another water bottle, and then I have more in the car for when I get back. And I've had half of one of those wafer things. I forget what they're called. But it's like I take a bite and my stomach is like, no. So I'm just sucking on my ginger drops. I'm sipping on water. 3 hours, 38 minutes. All right, gonna keep moving. I will say drinking the water is, well, motivation for drinking the water is making this pack lighter. Because water is fucking heavy, you know? All right. Okay, going along this ledge, it's fucking incredible. Wow. Look how high I am. The scary part's obviously I'm not filming. I'm in like a little spot of flat moss here. Look at this. This fog is just insane. It just keeps rolling in. I think we're going up that. I think. Okay, so this is just gonna be a scramble up that, looks like. And this fog, or these clouds, see how fast it's moving? So like a minute ago, I couldn't see that. So it'll be like 20-yard visibility. See how it's coming towards me? Just so insane and wildly disorienting. This is definitely a like wayfinding challenge. Look at that. Okay. You can't even see it. I'm so close to the second peak. But that really kicked my butt. This is one of those like, do I really need to do 2 peaks? That's really pretty. But it's right there, behind that cloud. Oh my gosh, so close. You literally can't see it at all. Okay, this is higher. I don't remember the elevation. I probably need a snack and some hydration. I'm so close. So close. I don't know if you can see it, but it's snowing. Oh my gosh. literally can't see anything. But here I am. Oh my gosh. I've been out here for 5 hours. I'm ready to go get like lower elevation. Okay, this is the way back. The fog cleared a little bit. How crazy. Whoop. Okay, it's snowing some more. I'm gonna try and pick up the pace a little bit. That's where I came from. That's where I'm going back. Should be lower elevation in like an hour. I don't think this peak has a name. You can see the valley behind me. I'm literally standing just on this ledge. So I'm gonna say that this is We Try Our Best peak. Also known as Alissa's peak. I don't know, I'm getting tired. But isn't this just absolutely wild? I'm definitely in these guys' home. I'm coming back a slightly different way. I don't know if it's better or worse. It's definitely a little precarious. Okay, for this portion, we're using both hands. We'll see. So we have a mini blizzard. Oh man. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, it's more like hail. So it's stinging my face. Whew. Okay, I switched hats. I am approaching Mount Parnassus for the second time, and I just heard thunder. So, whew, not gonna take a break at the top. What a day, man. I'm in hour 6. Hold on. I'm in almost hour 7. Okay. Hopefully downhill from here. I don't like that thunder at all, especially because I'm holding a couple of metal poles. All right. See you at lower elevation. So this is what I was coming up this morning. And I'm really, really dependent on the All Trails map and compass that I downloaded because I don't have service here. And as you can see, there's no fucking trail. So I'm just trying to stay going in the correct direction. I've just been sliding down gravel, as you can see, making progress. Okay, I think I got a little disoriented, but so I'm taking a different route. That's my trail. So the clouds keep covering it up, so it's hard to like just spot it and walk towards it. But that's where I'm going. So I guess people in Dillon just don't believe in switchbacks. That's another trail that I can see from where I am. It's just straight up. It's starting to snow again. This weather is crazy. All right, well, there's still plenty of time for me to bust my ass. I'm not back to the cart yet, but I've never been so happy to be by this little creek. I don't know if you can see it. And a trail, an actual trail. It's been fun, kind of do-it-yourself trail making or wayfinding, whatever you want to call it, for the last literally several hours, but I am ready to not be doing that anymore. It's also really nice to see all of this because it was covered with fog this morning. How beautiful. All right, now that I'm not like feeling like I'm fighting for my life up there with snow and hail and thunder, I have some thoughts. So I think just doing Mount Parnassus probably would have been enough. I didn't realize that by going on to Barred Peak, or yeah, I think that's what it's called, that I was essentially doing 3 13ers, because when I turned around, I had to go down and then up again, back to Parnassus. And this is when it was hailing and snowing. And I very much was like, why the fuck did I go to the second peak? And then, because of not having any visibility on the way up, I was just relying on the map that I have downloaded. But I'm not super closely studying it, just know like general direction. And I thought, instead of going back up to Parnassus, I could just kind of go around it. No, there was a whole other ledge of elevation. So I had to get over that regardless in order to get back to my car. So that was kind of a frustrating feeling. But it was like, you have no choice, right? So had to keep going. I counted to 150 so many times, and then at a certain point it turned into just counting to 10 just to keep moving forward, like counting steps. Yeah, so okay, I'm at a fork in the road, so I need to figure out where I'm going. So yeah, accidentally doing 3 13ers, and I could have realized that if I would have studied the elevation a little bit more. I just made it worse for myself because I took a little detour. And the other thing that's really interesting is I was getting frustrated with myself, like, why can't I just go in a freaking straight line up or down these hills? Like, why do I keep getting off course and having to stop and look at the compass? And I mean, there's a lot of reasons. The fog was really disorienting, so you couldn't really pick a marker more than, a little bit ahead of you, and you couldn't orient yourself towards a peak because you couldn't see the peak. And then the other thing is, like, when there's no switchbacks and it's just kind of do it yourself, like, you can create your own switchbacks where you're going zigzag. It takes a lot longer. That's not what the trail was on the map for the mileage, so I would have been out here a lot longer probably. So what I was doing was pretty much like trying to go straight up and down. And it's kind of like what I'm doing like right now. It's like you're not actually like pointing straight down. You're at an angle. And I would switch back and forth, like right leg, left leg. And when you can only see, 50, 100 yards ahead of you, and you're switching which direction you're facing sideways, like, no wonder I would veer off. So, it has been a good lesson in wayfinding, trail finding, whatever, orienting. And now it's a beautiful day. So I'm trying to get back down to that creek and probably put my feet in it. So when I made it back to the creek, it started raining again. So I'm just keeping it moving. I've got about a mile left, give or take a little bit. And yeah, probably gonna end up at about like 9.5 hours out here, which is a great way to spend a day. It was quite the adventure. This last mile or so back to the car is kind of torturous. I think you can probably hear the traffic on the road, but I'm not there yet. So it's such a tease, because at this point my feet are just ready to be done walking. But I didn't see, look at these beautiful trees. This is all stuff that I didn't see when it was dark this morning. So I'm enjoying that. Ready to take these shoes off and have some coffee and enjoy Dillon. I'm gonna head down to the amphitheater tonight.